Hi, my name is Adam Swartz, and this is Living in Riverside. We get emails, texts, and phone calls from people just like you every single day trying to make the move to Riverside, California. So it doesn't matter if you're thinking about moving here in 9 days or 90 days. Make sure down below you can set up a call with us, shoot us an email or a text so we can figure out making the move to Riverside as smooth as possible. So like I said, on today's video, we're going to be showing you what's called the wood streets. Every street in this little neighborhood is named something with wood. The style of homes are more around the 1950s. They have some really cool Spanish style homes there. We're going to show you 3 different price points of homes that just sold so you can kind of figure out what's going on in the current market. So actually where I'm at right now is Riverside Community College. This is right next to the wood streets, which is this area here. Is probably about 10 blocks by 7 blocks wide. Nice little area. The one cool thing about this area is the style of homes. Everyone has a little different style. There's so much character in the homes, and also a really cool thing that I really enjoy is during Halloween or Christmas, the whole neighborhoods, all the streets kind of team up together. So like there's this white house that has always a big pirate ship and all these things and goes all out for Halloween, and every time kids are trick-or-treating, and then during Christmas time they have every street or every house has, you know, lights, and they stream them from house to house and neighborhood to neighborhood. So it's just a really good vibe and community. So let's go check out those 3 different houses, and so we can figure out what fits best for you. Let's do it. So we just got to our first house. This house was built in 1921. It just sold last month. It was listed at $450, ended up closing at $435. Sat on the market roughly around 10 days. This is Magnolia, this main street right here. So the one concern you have to have when on this street, it's just a busier street. Obviously, I've been here my whole life, and 25 years ago, I remember the street not being anything like this. So it definitely is a lot busier street. That's why if you notice, a lot of the houses in this area don't have front garages. They actually have alleyways, so you can get in and out of your house easily. But so this is sold for $435. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,100 square feet, 8,000 square foot lot. Houses in this area, especially if you're not on this main road, sell very quickly. This one was on the market for 10 days. That's still super fast that we're seeing right now. But the biggest thing you have to worry about is just realizing, like, these houses were built in 1920. So, you know, you're gonna have a little bit older style, smaller homes, smaller closet, things like that. So you just gotta be prepared for that style. But a lot of people, especially the ones that have been rebuilt, that have been upgraded, are just amazing homes. Like I said, I love the style of homes here because of the character that they have. Every house is different, especially when they have the, the doors and the original wood floors. The one other cool thing I love about this area, that if you notice is kind of like downtown, is like the streets are just lined with trees, and that's just something that we're just not gonna see anymore. I mean, we'll show you newer homes in later videos, and you're gonna see that they don't have trees anymore. So you kind of get an idea of like what these streets look like. Every street is like that in the wood streets. So this one's $435, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. That's normally what 2 bedrooms, 1 bath go for in this area. You really don't see anything sell for under $400,000 unless it's something that needs a lot of work, and they go very quickly. The price point you're kind of seeing in this area is, $435 is probably gonna be the lowest price, and we have things over $800,000 that sell on the wood streets. It doesn't happen often. I would say the sweet spot is gonna be right around that $650 mark. I see a lot of houses coming in between $600,000 and $700,000. So that's what $430 will get you, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,200 square feet. But we're gonna go off to the next house so you can kind of see what the difference is when you kind of go up a few $100,000 and see, if it's worth spending that extra money to get more square footage and more bedrooms. So let's go check that house out. All right, we just got to our second house. This one just sold for $585. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, same square footage as the last one, just over 1,200 square feet. But obviously you're inside the neighborhood more, so you're not on the busy street. This one was actually listed really high at $680. It's out of the market for over 2 months, and they finally started doing price drops. It's this house right here. But the one thing you will notice about this area is there's no sidewalks. So certain streets in this area, they don't have any sidewalks. And then remember the alleyways I was telling you about? So you'll see a lot of alleyways in this neighborhood for people to get access to their backyard or to their garage. You see a lot of detached garages in this area. You don't see a lot of garage attached to the house. And some places actually have turned their garages into a back house. So if you're looking for 2 units, this would be an area that you would definitely could find one in. But like I said, like look at it's 8:35 in the morning. People are leaving for school and work, and there's not one car on this road. So it's definitely a super quiet neighborhood. So if you're looking quiet, this is kind of a neighborhood you're gonna wanna be in. But if you have noticed with the B-roll and some other things is that, you know, most houses are kind of just between like 8,000 square foot lots. So you're definitely gonna have neighbors on top of you, you know, not extremely on top of you, but you know, you're not gonna have any lots over 15,000 square feet. If you take this house right here, see the detached garage in the back, that's what you see a lot of in this area. So, you know, this one was, you know, 120,000 more than the other one. Same, 1 extra bedroom, 1 extra bath, but I think the big seller is obviously it's not on the main road. Being on that main road on Magnolia, it's kind of tough. There's also another street that's a main road, kind of like Magnolia, not as busy, called Palm. It's kind of the 2 streets that separate the wood streets that are on both sides of those areas. But definitely if you have kids and things like that, you're gonna wanna stay off the main road just because of traffic and cars and things like that. But this one, you know, sat on the market for 2 months. So what we're definitely still seeing in this area, because you'll see with the next one, that one sold actually above asking price in 5 days. The last one we're gonna go to, you know, if you price wrong in this market, it's just gonna sit on the sit. And, you know, we're definitely seeing buyers not wanting to overpay for things. So pricing is super important. But also, you know, the nice part about it is if someone overprices their house and sits on the market 2 weeks, you know, something maybe you can get for 100,000 below asking price. I know that hasn't been the norm the last few years, but we're definitely seeing that change. But we're definitely seeing people price their house properly or selling very quickly. So that's what, you know, 585 gets you. 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,300 square feet with that 8,000 square foot lot. So we're gonna go to the last one that's in the 600 range, so you can see the difference of each, you know, price point: 400,000, 500,000, 600,000. And then remember, stick until the end so I can break down what's going on in the market and the special things I like about this area. All right, so we just reached our last property. So like I said, this one sold above asking price. It was listed at 655 and it closed at 665, so 10 grand above. It's built in 1943. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath. It's over 2,000 square feet. It's 2,200. And so you definitely can see the difference of what a newer home with a bigger house, and the lot is just at 10,000 square feet. Also too, it's in a cul-de-sac too, so that definitely helps it. This street right here is called Bandini. It's kind of a busy street. It's the street that connects Palm, Brockton, and Magnolia, so all the main roads. A lot of people kind of cut through here to get to these. So definitely Bandini is going to be your busier street, but there's tons of cul-de-sacs right off of it that definitely help. And obviously being right off of busy street doesn't affect price, because being at 665 is one of the highest sold in this area. And so you can kind of see the difference between 400,000, 500,000, 600,000. You kind of see that, you know, as we go up in price, we get a little bigger and bigger and bigger. So we're gonna go back to the office. I'm gonna break down what's currently on the market, what I think the market's doing in this area, and any ideas of like what else is in here that you might not wanna know to help you decide if this is the area that you would like to move in Riverside. All right, so we just got back from looking at a few houses in the Wood Street. So now I'm gonna bring you onto the computer, break down what's currently on the market, what's the average sale price in the area, how long things are sitting on the market, so you get a better idea of what's currently going on in the Wood Streets. All right, so here's a breakdown of where the Wood Streets are located at in Riverside. So if you want to pull out the map a little bit farther, so this is downtown right here, and Wood Streets are right next to it. Where we started at today was at RCC right here, but this is currently what's on the market right now. We have 14 listings on the market, anywhere between 485 and 770. To break down on the stats of the average sale price in this area right now is 638.
The average days on market is 40. Medium home price is 649, and average days on market is 23. If you want to look at obviously the max, the 769 house right here is on the market for 140 days. That one's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. So we're just definitely seeing that, obviously the higher home prices are sitting on the market longer, just because it happens in every market. The high end always sits a little bit longer than everything else. The average bedrooms is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and 7,000 square foot lots and 1,500 square foot houses. So if you're looking for a massive house, you're just not going to find it in the wood streets. But if you're looking for something between 1,200 square feet and 2,500 square feet, built between 1920 to 1940, 1950, this is going to be kind of the prime area that you want to be looking in Riverside. So if you're looking for something with a little character, this is definitely the spot that you need to look at in Riverside. If we go through some of the houses right now, I mean, if you look at the style of this home right here, great curb appeal, shutters, great kitchen, things like that. I mean, original wood floors, nice backyard. This is a prime example of what you can find in the wood streets that you can grab up. But these things move quicker than most, so you just got to realize that if something nice comes on the market, it's going to move quickly. My favorite style homes in the wood streets area is actually these Spanish style homes, like this one right here. I just really like their style and how they look, especially when they have the original wood floors. The only issue with them, they're obviously a little bit smaller. A lot of them only have one bathroom, which is a problem, and you have to get used to having small closets. So this is a breakdown of what it looks like for the wood streets between 400,000 and 700,000. Also remember, like I said, the best part about living in the wood streets, in my opinion, is every house is different. So there's so much character. Two, it's a great neighborhood for raising kids in the communities. Like I say, with trick or treating, and then with holidays like Christmas, they do put lights up everything and have a good vibe. And then two, if we go back to the map, you're close to downtown where all the restaurants are, but you're also close down to like Magnetic Center where the plaza's at. So food and grocery stores and things like that. It's almost a perfect little middle area. And there's main roads like Magnolia or Brockton or that can get you to wherever you want. And then two, you're close to the major freeways. So if you want to go to the beach, you just hop on the 91 right here. If you want to go towards the mountains, you hop on the 215 and go north. There's really nowhere you can't get to very quickly and jump on the freeway. I mean, to get to the freeway, to a major freeway, you're only minutes away. And so it's a great location to be in Riverside. Instead of being maybe up here in Orange Crest and you want to go this way, kind of takes a little bit longer to get down Van Buren, which is the main road here, and get to the freeway. So if you're looking for something in the 1900s and you can handle having just a 3-bedroom, 1-bath or something like that, the wood streets would be a great place for you. So remember, a link below if you want to see what's currently on the market. And then two, remember, it doesn't matter if you're moving in 9 days or 90 days. Hit us up, send us a call, send us a text so we can set up a call with you to figure out what area of Riverside is best for you and how we can make the move here as smooth as possible. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell button. Until next time, peace.